Dean, good evening and welcome to Ga-Rankuwa FM. It's been long, my brother. Are you well?
Indeed. Thank you very much for having me. Yes, it has been long, but I'm rather pleased to be back on the airwaves again.
Fantastic, Dean. It took you and SAFA to conclude the deal. I mean, the deal ended in June, but you had to announce it in October. It took a while. Why was that the case?
Well, for us, it's important taking this relationship forward to make sure that we tick all the boxes for the new season of this relationship, that is 2025 to 2029. And it was important that we reflect and as partners make sure that we plot the best way forward for women's football in this country.
Are you able to unpack for us as to what are some of the key tick boxes that you had to go through before you officially put pen to paper?
Well, I think these are all football-related matters, specifically around milestone competitions, specifically WAFCON, as well as the 2027 FIFA Women's World Cup. And I think it was important that in the new relationship between SAFA and Sasol, that we address those matters and pay attention to it, given that these are global events, they are continental events as in WAFCON, and as both the Federation and Sasol, we sing from the same hymn sheet in terms of what it is that will work for women's football and specifically Banyana in this country.
Yeah, but Dean, let's be honest, my friend. You've been with SAFA and Banyana since 2009, but in 2025 it was a different conversation between yourself and SAFA. Previously, you would announce quickly that we've extended, but this time around it was way too different. Were there any concerns from your side that you had to iron out with SAFA before, like I said, putting pen to paper?
Well, I think the conversation between SAFA and Sasol will always be matters that is confidential, so I'm not at liberty to address those boardroom issues that was discussed. But safe to say that between SAFA and Sasol, as you rightfully know, that we did sign at the end of the day, and it was for the betterment of women's football in this country.
Yeah, no, and congratulations for signing yet another 4-year deal with SAFA. But I see that you are specific in your sponsorship this time around. You are more focused on Banyana. Are you now no longer going to sponsor the provincial league?
Well, we deem it fit and necessary, and let me say, with how football has evolved within South Africa, within the continent as well as global, it was important that we separate these two sponsorship properties. And football is never the same. So again, the approach between SAFA and Sasol is also not the same. And it was important for us to make sure that within the value chain of women's football, we address matters that is important for this country. So the focus was Banyana, but certainly the conversation with Sasol League is ongoing.
So you are likely to also sign that side, since you said you've separated the two.
Absolutely, that is an ongoing conversation between Sasol and SAFA, and in due course we will certainly make the correct announcements.
Are you able to tell us as to the worth of the deal between yourself and SAFA in terms of numbers?
Yeah, unfortunately, those are confidential matters which I'm not at liberty to address within a public platform, and unfortunately, I'm not able to disclose any numbers at this point.
If I were to say to you, confirm or deny, are we talking between 30 and 40 million?
Well, let me just repeat myself what I just said. Unfortunately, I'm not at liberty to disclose any numbers at this point in time.
Would you say the partnership this time around will be both beneficial to yourselves as the sponsor and SAFA as the mother body, including Banyana Banyana?
Well, this has always been a win-win situation. 2009, when women's football was not fashionable, Sasol put their hand up and became a sponsor of women's football in this country. Fast forward, we've signed in 2025, and we maintain that the ethos of that relationship has always been to advance Sasol, the brand within women's football, as well as women's football itself. And yes, it's a principled position that this relationship must benefit both parties. And 17 years later, that's exactly what transpired, and we're still at that place. It is about the advancement of women's football in South Africa, and yes, at Sasol, we're also looking at what makes commercially sense for us.
Yeah, I get you, Dean. So in 2029, it will be a 20-year anniversary of Sasol and SAFA, according to the deal that you've signed.
Indeed.
I'm told by your team that Dean, you are also in Polokwane as a brand together with Banyana Banyana as they are preparing for COSAFA. What are some of the activities that you've managed to do that side?
Yes, so we are at the COSAFA Women's Championship that's taking place and starting on Wednesday in Polokwane. And yes, as the premier sponsor of the team, we are present and we're supporting the team on the ground. Today we had a school activation in Polokwane, and we're very proud to have seen how the women footballers in this province and in the have responded to the coaching clinic, which was conducted under the supervision of Coach Des, some of the senior players, as well as the technical team. And yes, we had over 300-400 footballers that came to the field and participated in the session. So we're very excited that we are able to make that contribution, even on that side of the value chain of women's football in this country.
There are mixed messages here about the WAFCON, whether it will be in South Africa, whether it will be in Morocco. Have you booked your plane ticket already, Dean, or you're still waiting for CAF to officially make an announcement?
Well, as it is, where we start standing today, WAFCON 2026 will take place in Morocco, and we address all our plans for WAFCON to take place in Morocco.
Great stuff, my man. Keep up the good work at Sasol together with SAFA. We'll talk very soon. As much as you are still involved in women's football, we'll definitely have a chat in the near future. Thank you very much for affording us your time this evening.
And thank you very much for having me.
Sharp, my brother.
Yes, bye-bye.
Tada.